Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. I thank you so much for being here today. Today we're going to have a wonderful time together. And if you haven't been there already, in today's video I'm going to share how I made another purse. So this is kind of thinking about making like a batua purse. As you see, I have created this lining and I have created this sort of like a batua purse. So now I'm going to put this lining inside this batua purse. So after I put the lining, it become very thick. Now I'm going to stitch all these four together. Now all this portion is going to be now hand stitch, because I already did all this part in machine. Now this is going to be hand stitch. So I have to hold all these four and stitch together. So as you see, I have 1, 2, 3, should have 4 layers. Here I have 4. So over here I have 4 layers. I have to hold these 4 layers and stitch together. So let me go ahead and stitch this, and then I will show you. First I will just go ahead and stitch this all together so it will be easy to manage. Now this portion you can do it in the machine if you feel like it. I'll just do it by hand. So I'm just going to give a basic just pull together and give a basic running stitch. So these are the items I have for decorating, a lot of sequin and the glitter dimensional fabric paint. So I'm just going to keep it right now, and this is the one I'm going to mark before decorating, so that way what will happen is all my sequins going to be in the same distance. So right now I'm going to just hold this for top and stitch it, and don't worry about the stitching because it will just hide inside, so you won't be able to see it. Now main thing is right now is hold all these 4 and stitch. That's the main thing. So we don't want any of this to slip away. We want all the 4 to be stitched. So we'll focus on that. Focus on this. So you just hold the 4 of the tops and this. So you see, I'm getting all 4. Now we just continue with that. Now you can do this part in the machine as well. I'm just going to do it by hand because the whole thing I did it in the machine. Now this is just a small part, and this is kind of fun to do it by hand anyway. Now this kind of stuff you cannot glue it because it will fall apart, so these things you have to stitch. You have to use the glue where there is no other option, but beside that it's better to stitch. Now this about the fabric width and length, you can just take according to yours. I had this fabric lying around, so I just thought that since this is laying around, I'll just go ahead and use this. Now you can pin it if you want. You can pin it and then stitch it if that makes it easy for you. So I'm just giving big stitches randomly. Just a running stitch will do, because this will be folded inside anyway. So almost done. So we're going to finish up this, and then we will fold. And we have to make a little bit hole for putting the thread, the string. And this is string also, I made it in a machine. So as you see, this is all the sides matching together. I'm going to finish it here and then just cut the thread. Since I have a little bit thread, decided just to go over. So I'm going to cut it now. Now we're going to fold it and see. So as you see, this is pretty nice. Now let's see how much you can fold it. I think that's a good fold. So when you fold it, you measure, measure, okay? Now we're going to stitch it like this. So be sure that it's exactly proper size and everything. And now I'm going to stitch it like this. So you see, I'll stitch it like this. And then I'll put the string and then I'll decorate it. I have to find something to put it here, because that will bring out the decoration. So we'll do that first. Let me go ahead and stitch this. So now I folded this. Now I'm going to stitch it foldingly. So don't worry about where your stitches fall, because we're going to put some sort of design. So I'm going to go from inside, and first I'm just going to give some stitches like this, so just to hold it, and then I'm going to stitch properly. Right now just I'm going to give 4 stitches in 4 sides just to hold it. So just to hold it in place, I'm going to give 4 stitches on all 4 sides. So this is 1. If you have to, then go ahead and cut it 4 times. Now let's see, this side I have done it. Put it like this and see where it is you want to do it. So now over here I have to do it. So these are just to hold this fabric in place. So when I stitch it, it all comes in one side. Now if you don't do this, then the stitches might be all over the place, and you don't want that. I mean, there are plenty of ways to hide stitches. I don't know how. So as you can see, from inside I'm giving stitch over here all around, and then I will cut the big stitches and just keep the small stitches. So I have to turn it like this and then give stitches all around, and then I'm going to give some small stitches, and then when I decorate it you won't be able to see it. So I have to, when I stitch this, I have to stretch it and stitch it so it doesn't get wrinkled. So we're just putting, this is hem, putting the hem, twisted hem. And then after that, this stitch, then I'm going to have to put a good stitch, and then I'll cut away the long ones. So I have to see what kind of design I'll put it outside. Based on that, I'll cut away the stitches. Right now I need the stitches, so I'm going to just put the stitches like this. So be sure to stretch it, or it's going to get wrinkled if you don't stretch it. So like this, now I'm going to see it, how it came out, and then I'll decide what kind of design to put in it. So as you can see, the stitches are, well, definitely from the same thread, so not so much visible. But I do have this big thread stitches I put it initially. So I'll just cut through that.
So you can go in the back and cut it and even it out. So like this, I'll just fix it up. And then I'm going to insert the thread and see how I will do it. And I have to cut in the one side to take out the thread. Actually, I might have to cut both the side. So let me put the thread and then we'll go over the decoration. So as you can see that I am stitching a strap, shoulder strap, and I have decided to put some buttons to it, snap buttons, and instead of making a string batua, I'll just put some snap buttons. That will be better. So as you can see, I'm stitching the side over here. I have a long strap which I run the machine and created it out of a very long fabric. Actually, I didn't measure it. It's just up to you how long of a shoulder strap that you want. So I'm just going to go ahead and stitch this one. So as you see, I have one side already stitched, so I'm going to do the another side. I need to put this knot inside so it won't be visible, and then hopefully I'll make some tassels to go with it. So here I'm putting these tiny little stitches. So you put according to how you like. I'm just putting tiny little stitches. So this is pretty basic. You just go over with your running stitch like this, and you go all around. So I'm just going to stitch this one, and then I'll see you this. So I am going to share with you how the purse has turned. As you can see, I have decorated the purse. So let me show you the entire thing. Previously, what I showed you is I was stitching the sides, and then I put a lining inside, and then I stitched this side. So and then I put a snap button here. So this is the inside, and then the snap button here. Inside has the same color lining, and this folding here is hand stitch. All this is stitched in machine, and now I decorated it. I put sequin over here, and there are here. Let me show you what kind of sequin there. So I have this sequin, and I have this little sequin, and I have this rhinestone, and I put beads for the dangling, and I use this I created myself, tassels, and then dangle with the bead. So as you can see, I'm going to do one and show it to you. And the design, I will do this side so you can see how is the design. So basically right now it's looking like this, as you see, and when I decorate this other side, and you can see it really look nice that time. So these are the dangles. So this is a beautiful party purse, and it's very easy to make it. You can make it yourself. You can put chain, you can put the snap buttons. I prefer the snap buttons because it's easy to put. I could put 2 more, but this will work too. Basically what I'm going to carry in it is just the cell phone and the car key. That's it. When you go to the party, you will have a little pouch inside for your credit card and your money or whatever. So you put this big pouch inside, and then cell phone and the key, and you can put your key inside the pouch. So if you put 3 buttons, it's totally secure. If you put 1, it's still secure. This is just most of the things you keep it in the car. This is just to carry it in your so you have your cell phone and the car key. So this is it. So I'm going to show you 2 things now. I'm going to show you how to put the tassel, and I'm going to show you how to decorate it. Okay, so we're going to make the tassel. We're going to make the dangle. So I had the tassel in my previous many videos. I showed you how to do the tassel. It wasn't very hard. Just you take some little bit of thread, and just I'll show you in another video how to do the tassel. It's very easy. And I don't have this thread anymore. I ran out, so I put one time inside, and another time I put inside and come out to this. So I went in 2 times, and I'm going to put 6 beads in it. So just put 6 beads. So that's 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 beads. Now after I put my 6 beads, now I'm going to attach this right here. So when you attach it, you hold it like this and just pinch it here, and then you go a couple of times, go over a couple of times, so it will be solid. So like this. Okay, and now you go inside all these beads. Go inside all the beads. Now you go inside the tassel, and then you pull your needle out this. So you see, I have my tassel nice, and now I'm going to come up here and stitch it properly. So I'm going to go a few times. So we're done. We're done with the tassel, as you see. So I show you the dangles. It's so easy to do. Now we're going to decorate this side. So as you can see, I started decorating this. So this way I put 7 sequins and this way 6, and I'm going to continue the pattern. And I'm just going to follow along. Now there is no specific design, you just do what you feel like, just to make it look shiny and glittery. So I'm going to do like this. Now this might get reduced as we're going down. So you see there is no space here. You might be able to squeeze in one. Or maybe later when it gets dried, you can squeeze in one. This, I'll squeeze in one here. So now we're going to fill it in. This will take about 2 hours to dry properly. So once you do it, then you're just going to have to leave it like this for 2 hours. And in between you can fill in all the other works you need to do inside, but you cannot move it or stitch it or anything. You have to just let it lay flat and dry. In 2 hours it will get dry. You can speed up the process by putting a fan next to it. Well, you can just speed up so much. It will take at least 2 hours either way. If there is more glue, then it will take 3 hours. If there is less glue, it will take 2 hours. So we're going to just fill it in quickly and then show you the rest. So this is our first layer is done. So I have the rhinestones in the middle and then the magenta color in a row of lines. So I'm going to just put the rhinestone in the middle. So you can put all your dots and then you can put the... Now remember, at this point, if you have made any mistake, just wipe it off with a wet paper towel or your hand. Just any mistake you can wipe it off right away and just fix it a little bit and it'll be fine. So now I'm going to use the rhinestone and put in the middle. Just like this. Rhinestone is better if you pick it up with the top like this, then they land on the right place. So like this you continue with the rhinestone and fill it in. So if it's the wrong side, then it's not easy to pick it up. So make sure the side you pick up with the right side. Just as long as you have a little bit of glue touching, then it will be easy to pick it up. So like this you continue and finish, and then we're going to do the magenta color. So like this. Now you can create like this red or blue on all different colors, and they will really make good Christmas gift. And this is something you know, put your time to it, so it should be well appreciated. So I'm just gonna go finish up this. So now that I'm done putting the rhinestone, now I'm going to put the magenta color sequin. So I'm just going to put from the middle. I'm just going to put randomly. Like this. So I'm putting pretty close, not putting too far away. So like this, I will continue and put the magenta color sequin. This magenta color sequin looks really nice. So I'm going to show you 2 lines, and then I'll fill it in and I'll let it dry. After it dries, I'll show you how it turned out. So let me put this magenta color sequin. Like this. As you see, it's already looking pretty. Magenta always looks good with the gold. So as you see, it's almost done. 2 lines I'll show you, because I don't want to bore you with the whole thing. I'll finish up, and then I will show you once I finish. Maybe I'll show you one more line and then I'll finish up quickly. And it will take about 2 hours to dry, remember. So that was 2 lines, so I'll just fill it in all this and I'll let it dry. So as you can see, this my purse decorating is done, and it's turned out to be a beautiful party purse, and you can make it and give it in gifts for Christmas. So it will take 1 more hour to dry this. This is still a little bit wet, so I will just let it dry, but I just want to show you that it's done and it turned out to be a beautiful purse. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share the video, and I will see you with many more videos. Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share this video. Thank you. May God bless you all.